What's up friends, it's Mike again, glad to have you guys back. Today we're doing a very different type of video, which is what I started the channel off with, which is cleaning and organizing my stuff. So I'm going to be switching to a smaller studio like this. In this video, I'm documenting for myself so I can look back in the future and see how much stuff I have to move, because I have a lot of stuff. And it's just fun looking back on this part of my life, because I've been using this setup for like a whole year and a half right now, and it's served me really well. But I am moving to a smaller space so that everything's a bit more confined, and it makes me really minimalize the amount of gear that I have to utilize the space, and that's gonna be nice to be more organized and reduce clutter at the same time. So I really hope you guys will enjoy this one, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna leave it like this because I'll be coming back into this studio to film when I need the bigger space, but this is a nice, clean, simple look for this desk. And there's a lot of stuff to be installed in the other room. So these are more like the business stuff that I use, printer, eGPU, shredder, that kind of stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun video, guys. So make sure you don't skip and you watch till the end. So after gathering everything essential that I needed for the move, here I am. This is the little room that I'll be filming in from now on. And as you can see, this room is quite small. It's literally a square. And while filming this, I am actually standing inside the shelf right now, the closet room. Oh boy. So it's gonna be a challenge to fit everything that I want in here. But to make any room look cool, first you gotta start with the paint. With this room specifically, I started off with a lime green kind of paint. It took me like 3 days to paint this room dark black. This color is really nice because it gives it a modern look. And also, it's really nice when you shine the lights on it as well. It captures the colors really well. So that's why I chose this color again, but this time I'm painting the entire room. And after that, here comes my desk, along with my monitor, my eGPU, my storage device, and of course my Echo Show 5. So these are my essentials. And after you have everything on your desk set up with the cables, it's very important to install a power box. In this case, I have this thing over here, and this is actually my secret sauce. I use this dual lock tape to put on almost everything because I won't need to drill or anything, and it's actually super strong. It actually clicks and snaps into itself, so it won't come off unless I really like take it out. Another 5 pieces on top so that I can stick onto the desk, and once I put it on the desk, I rip it out, and then I'll make sure that it has applied correctly. And then finally, I will attach the power box to the desk. Now this is super useful because I can plug in all my cables to that location. And for this setup, I added 2 lights as well. I got these 2 lamp thingies from IKEA, and you know what, they're awesome because they're small, they're cheap, and I'm gonna put them on each end of the desk and you won't be able to see the bulb anyways. And then as you can see here, there are a ton of cables, and cable management isn't as hard as people think. For cable management, I use cable ties that I tie to my cable rack, and it's from IKEA. It's awesome, and it's very easy to install. I've never regretted it since getting it, so you should get it as well. So after that, put them all together, string them up, and make sure that they're in a straight line like this. And for myself, I tie them on 3 ends, and after doing that, I shove them into the rack, and bada bing bada boom, it's clean. And the nice thing about having this rollable desk is that I can just roll it and it's in place. But the important thing is that you do activate the stops on the wheel so that when you're adjusting your desk up and down, it won't roll around too much and it's more sturdy. So at the end of all of this, I end up with 1 cable that I just plug into the wall, and whoop bam, everything's powered up. So with my lights, they are from LifeX. They are the A19 sized light bulbs. The cool thing about it is that I can control them using my Alexa, so I can turn them into another color very easily, just like this. And this is nice because it makes my whole background very versatile, very gamer-like, very personality-like, and just whatever I want it to be. So at this point, I have a few more things to install. First is I have this headphone holder right here. All you gotta do to install it is clip it on and turn the bottom, and it's quite secure. On here, I put my cable and my headphone as well. And the other thing is that I have my keyboard tray over here. I installed this because my monitor is actually too low for me, so that I have to install the keyboard down here so that my arms are lower. And this is the keyboard tray by Vivo. It's very sturdy. All you gotta do to install it is using these things and spinning them, and it attaches straight to your desk. And the nice thing is that I have this IKEA mat over here that conceals the wedges so it's not as obvious. And the other benefit of having a keyboard tray like this is that you free up space on the top surface of your monitor so that you can have space to write your notes or do other stuff. And having a clean, fresh space is always good for productivity. And after having my keyboard tray installed, I do have my Logitech Keyboard and my G502 gaming mouse. It's something I got recently. And I'll be doing a review on it very shortly, because for those who don't know, I do play League of Legends just a bit. I'm getting into it and I'm not that good, so don't add me yet. But this gaming mouse does not have Bluetooth, so it has this cable that connects to this wireless USB connector. So with that being said, I did install it on my keyboard tray over here so that I can at any time pull out my USB cable and plug it straight into my mouse for charging, or use it through wire instead of wirelessly. And the last two things, of course, having a standing desk. You do need a standing mat because standing desks get fatiguing, and this is the one that I use from Costco. And the last thing is that this is my newest addition to my setup. It is the Ultrawide Office Stool. It's from IKEA. I'm testing it out. The nice thing about this is that it actually extends really tall so that I can be kind of standing and kind of sitting at the same time, and it moves along with your body as well. The seat is very movable and flexible, so I think it's very classy. I think it's very industrial looking, and it functions very well as well. So for now, I'm just gonna be testing out the stool and see if I really do need to move my gaming chair into this room. And by the way, if you are wondering, I'm using the Ultrawide Monitor from BenQ. It's 35 inches wide. And the nice thing about this is that it actually has USB ports in the back, along with one USB Type-C that I put into my laptop. So my monitor actually acts as a hub. And for the computing and video editing power or gaming power, I actually use my eGPU by Razer. Inside I have the, I think, RX 580 inside, and it powers me using Final Cut Pro and playing League of Legends with no problem at all. So this is one of my favorite things. And the last hardware thing I added recently was the storage device by TerraMaster. It holds 2 drives. I have 4 terabytes in each, and it holds all of my video editing files and everything. So yeah, guys, this is my video editing and gaming setup. What do you guys think? This is, I guess, my desk setup update since the last time I did it. And for now, I'm just gonna keep it simple. This is all I'm gonna use. It does look very similar to what I had before, and that's because I really like what I had before. It's just a really small room now. So I hope this video has really helped you guys or inspired you guys to clean up your cables, clean up your setup, or just to help your setup look more aesthetically pleasing. If you have any questions at all, please comment below. I'd love to help you guys out, and like and subscribe if you haven't already yet, and I'll see you in the next review. Bye guys! And by the way guys, sorry for the late uploads. I've had to move, as you can see over here. The space still has a lot of work to be done here, because if you haven't noticed yet, there's one really big problem. It's the echo in here. It's because I have laminate floors and my sound is bouncing around in these 4 rooms because I'm in a very enclosed environment, and hopefully I'll get some acoustic foam in here and that will solve the problem. But for now, videos are coming very soon, and thanks for all your support and all your comments and feedback and everything. I really appreciate it, and yeah guys, see you soon.